favorite thing about Oak Hill School is going on nature hikes with Mr. Jam. One time we made a cast of deer tracks. At Oak Hill School, everybody looks out for me.
When I think of Oak Hill School, I think of smiling faces, of the fireplace in the gather room. I think about children following after their teachers along the sidewalks of the campus like little ducklings. It's so important to me that Oak Hill School is and remains a safe place. We want our youngest kids to be safe, to be curious, to keep that curiosity and that sense of wonder, and to not have to worry about the harder world outside of this school.
When asked once, the Impressionist Claude Monet said in his watery voice, "What I am able to see in my mind's eye, that becomes my world. What I can imagine, I am able to paint into being." I would like this group of us, those of us gathered here in this room for just a minute, to try to imagine a truly special place. A safe place where the challenges, pressures, and the difficulties of the outside world can be kept at arm's length. A bright and well-lit place.
We've begun a pilot project and we have network cameras at key areas on campus, so we can see most of the common areas and a few outside areas. But we'd like to expand that and make sure that we can see as much of the campus as possible. In particular, we feel it's very important to be able to see both the front and the back gates. Both of my children have attended Oak Hill, and I've always been comfortable with them being here, but I think we could do even better. We currently can communicate with classroom areas, but it's more difficult to do so in the common areas and impossible for us to communicate in the large outside areas.
We often have to send runners to pass information. We need to bring the system into the modern day.
I graduated from Oak Hill in 2004. I spent my middle and high school life on that campus. It's lovely, for sure, and huge. I remember one night after a high school dance, I think it was the neon dance, it ended about 9:30. We walked outside and it was so dark. I remember looking across the field and seeing these eyes in the trees. I didn't know what they were. And then 3 deer ran out of the trees. It took me maybe 5 minutes until I could breathe again.
I don't like to think about these things. None of us do, but it's my job. It's a responsibility that belongs to all of us.
Our world has changed. Oak Hill School needs to adapt to this changing world. This year's Paddles Up campaign focuses exclusively on our children. The amounts pledged today will take effect tomorrow. The facilities team is ready and able to begin. The plan has been mapped out. No permits or zoning is required for these upgrades. Please don't misunderstand me. Oak Hill is a safe school. It is a lovely school. But Oak Hill needs sometimes to adapt to this changing modern world. Your donations tonight will go to better campus lighting, upgraded, more secure and aesthetic front and rear gates, a repaired and better perimeter security fence, more complete camera coverage, eyes on the entrances, a modern communication and alert system capable of reaching all areas. With your generous help tonight, we can go a far distance to making Oak Hill safe, secure, and unobtrusively modern.